my colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to start. Happy New Year, first of all, because this is the first meeting we are doing from Rssc School Complex. And I think there are a lot of agendas, there are a lot of points we have to discuss. First of all, I think we'll go for what are the developments came from CBSE that we have to discuss. We have already given you one annual calendar, one table calendar and one desk calendar. Both are there, you can see. And we are trying to make a common holiday list. Now maybe vary 1 or 2 days or 3-4 days, but generally I think it is all we are staying together. Because some of our children, they are studying in different schools, they are studying in somewhere else and another school also. So if it is a common type of holidays, I think it is always better. Now I will come directly first point number 5, National Educational Policy. And that is a lot of challenges are there. Just now we are discussing. Before we are discussing now that National Educational Policy with Parvjeet ma'am, 2 challenges has come. One is 3 languages in 9th and 10th. Till now we are having only 2 languages, English and Hindi or Sanskrit like this. Now from this session or not, it is still now not clear. It is told that a separate academic circular will be coming, but already one, I think, webinar has done. So we will be showing this webinar in the screen also. And I will request to Parvjeet ma'am to discuss that points.
So I think you all must have attended that webinar in which National Credits Framework was discussed. No? A few days back CBSE had sent a link for that. And good evening everyone. So before that, I think we have a small PPT for that. There were a few issues. Some people had called me up also for that. And but still there isn't much clarity on that. That we need to have 3 languages in class 9 and then 2 in class 11. So that next year when children appear for 10th and 12th, they have 3 and 2 languages. So CBSE has decided to shift over to the credits framework. So earlier it was marks and grades, but now it is about credits. Somebody very jokingly said that now if children come to school every day, they'll get 40 credits. It's not wrong actually, because if they are allotting those so many hours as a child appears and in the school and so many credits are awarded, so it is correct actually. When the child comes to school, the child does get those credits, and in order to appear for the exam, they need to complete those many hours so that they get those credits. So just a small PPT I have over here, implementing National Credit Framework in schools. Next one. So key principles for the National Credit Framework: the total national learning hours for assignment of credits across school higher education. It's 1200 hours per year for which the students learners shall be awarded 40 credits. So 1200 per hours per year. If we have 200 working days, 1200 divided by 200, isn't it? So that means 6 hours per day. 200 working days, 6 hours per day, and 1200 hours per year. So for that they get 40 credits. For the purpose of credit calculation, National Credit Framework, 30 national learning hours will be counted as 1 credit. Student may take additional courses beyond 40 credits to get additional credits for the same. I'll show you the calculation. They take next subject, 7th subject, now because they have 6 subjects, 2 languages, then they'll be getting additional credits for that. Next one. So this is roughly this integrated academic, vocational skills, experiential learning, vocational education, that is not ours. So next one, we can go to the next one. Every learning hour and all types of learning shall be creditized subject to assessment. So every learning art that they are in the school, even in their 9 days period, art period, whatever, that will be organized, but that will be assessed. No hard separation between different areas of learning, art, science, and the whole thing. Done last year, art integrated learning, so no hard separation between all these things, curricular, extracurricular. All types of learning shall be credited under National Credit Framework. Learning will be subjected to the following. Firstly, clearly prescribing the learning outcomes with predefined National Credit Framework level. So, learning outcomes again, CBSE has been saying that whatever we do, the learning outcomes have to be earmarked. Secondly, carry out assessment against these prescribed learning outcomes. I'll be coming to that table later on. Regular autonomous institutions concerned will define the credits required to be earned from academic, skills, experiential learning, including internship. This is not for us. Next one. Assessment is mandatory for earning credits, that is required. Assessment band stages that the student learner need to be formally assessed for progression in academic, vocational skills streams, 10th, 12th, board exams, UGPD after that. Accumulation of credits is permissible if earned within the same assessment band. Relevance and weightage of experiential learning and proficiency levels subject to assessment also to be added to total credit points earned. When I show you the tables, all these things will be cleared after that. Next one. This is again PG, UG, senior secondary level. This is class 12th level. Again, we have national credit level is 4, 16, then 3.5 at 11, 4 and 140. I think I will go to that table. That is more clear. Next one. Yes. 10 plus 2, 4 and 16, 3.5, 4 and 14 over there. Then 2 years secondary, that is 9th and 10th. Again 3 and 4, 12, 2.5 and 4, 10, 100 over there. And 3 year middle, 6th, 7th and 8th, again NSQF level over there. 2 for this is the credits table over there. Next one. Attendance of students must be made mandatory. Again, stress on that. Minimum 75%. Hours allocated to each academic year and credits earned per year may be fixed. So you can fix those hours for other classes. As per National Credit Framework, total national learning hours for assignment of credits across school education, higher education, again 1200 hours. Again repeated over there. 1200 hours per year for each student shall be awarded 40 credits. 30 national learning hours will be counted as 1 credit. Next. Scheme of studies for class 9 to 12 must be redesigned because this CBSE will be doing. They will be redesigning, updating and should mention the credits and hours against each subject, component and assessment. As per the scheme of studies of the respective board, the number of hours per subject may be fixed and accordingly credits to be earned per subject need to be fixed. Curriculum of each subject must be divided as per the hours allotted. This earlier also when we got the curriculum from CBSE, it was written that so many hours to be devoted to this chapter, so many hours to be devoted to, isn't it? So this way again, it will be converted into credits. Those hours will be converted to credits. Each chapter may then be allotted national hours, notional hours accordingly after the release of the National Curriculum Framework. Hours may be allotted to each topic. This CBSE will do. They will be allotting the hours. They have been doing that earlier also, but those hours will be converted to credits. Next. For each period each school period is around 45 minutes. The total learning hours per subject school is approximately 160 hours. Minimum 40 to 50 hours per subject is earmarked for project work, peer learning, self-study, thus totaling to 210 hours. Credits shall be reflected in the mark statement, grade card for final examination along with marks and grades. So earlier we had marks, grades, now we have credits also. Credits earned shall be deposited in the academic bank of credit of the student which will be linked with the DigiLocker. So all those credits can be stored in the DigiLocker and used later on. That can be added on. Credits can only be earned in full or nil. That is, student can earn full credits, that is 40 or 0. Upon passing a subject after assessment or nil credit for not passing a subject. Credits earned shall be independent of marks obtained. That is very important. Next. CBSE is proposing to introduce National Curriculum Framework in its affiliated school from the present session 23-24, actually 23-24 is already gone. Now we are into 24-25. In class 9 and 11, they were planning to do that. It is proposed that this shall be introduced in class 9 and 11 from the present session, that is 23-24, and shall be made applicable for 10th and 12th in 24-25. But we are already late. Hours have been allotted to each chapter and further bifurcated into hours for theory and practicals. Next one. Next. I think we'll go to the next
No,
This
first
is-
point is very important.
No, that will come, in the table form. This is the existing one. Existing one is language 1, 2, math, science, social science. This is the existing one. Now they'll come to the next one. After this. Yeah, after this, next one. This is sample next. Yeah, this is a scheme actually that is very small. But yeah, next one, so usko clearly. So language 1, language 2, language 3. 120 hours, 120, 100 marks, 4 credits. Then maths, science, social science, environmental education, which is to be intertwined with other subjects, not separately. Interdisciplinary areas. Environmental science is not a separate subject. It is to be intertwined with your other subjects. So that is again 120 credits, 120 hours, so 100 marks, 4 credits.